As graduation approaches, senior students at the University of Oregon are faced with the stress and pressures of achieving the next big goal: how to find a job. Like many other students, Molly McDivitt's search for her perfect post-college job hasn't been easy.
It is a little stressful because we are growing up as we've graduated from college, and I need to start making my own funds. There does seem to be a lot of uncertainty among a majority of the college students, which I was a little bit surprised by. I kind of figured people would be figuring stuff out now, but look at me, I'm one of them as well. Nobody seems to know what they want to do.
McDivitt definitely feels like there are negative impacts from this burden.
One of the first questions people ask you is, what did you study? And then instantly there's kind of a judgment factor of whether you're studying something that's going to be helpful for finding a job or whether it's not. So yeah, I think it is stressful having not just our own generation discussing it amongst ourselves, but generations ahead of us talking about how the workforce is not an easy thing to get into right now.
But despite many stories of failed job searches, student Moni Graff is one whose hard work has paid off. Graff has secured a position as the championships intern for the NCAA, which she admits wasn't an easy process.
I initially applied through talking with our athletic administrators and some other people in student athlete development within services for student athletes, and then went through the general application process online, submitting my resume and essays, and then had a phone interview, and then I flew to Indianapolis and had an in-person interview, and then was finally offered the job. But it took quite a while. It was about a 5-month process.
But despite any setbacks, Graff believes that the bad economy is not an excuse for not finding a job.
There's so many qualified people now that have a ton of experience on their resume that, you know, they might beat out a kid who just graduated from college and doesn't really know what they want to do yet. So there's lots of factors, but I mean, personally, I don't think saying the economy is bad is a great excuse of why you don't have a job, because there are absolutely jobs out there and you just have to go find it.
But help is just around the corner. One of the university's career advisors, David Bruhl, thinks that students need to stop thinking linearly and understand that job searching is not always an easy process.
Well, there's definitely cycles, and the economy is clearly not great right now, and we're struggling. And we try to give students a sense of perspective around the job hunting process and how long that takes. And there can certainly be frustration with the process, thinking about applying to jobs and not getting responses or interviews, and not having a real sense of how quickly the process should turn around.
Students looking for career advice should visit the Career Centre at 220 Hendricks Hall and book an appointment with an available advisor. I'm Siobhan Cavan, reporting for J432 News.
I mean, the job market in certain industries is booming, and there are some great opportunities. I think some of it is the fact that, you know, they say only one in every 4 jobs is actually posted online. I mean, a lot of it is networking and who you know and just kind of being in the right place at the right time.